What was it about Seth Smith's book that attracted you to adapt it?
It was the basic premise of having this incredibly repressed society, England in the Regency era, and then inserting these agents of utter and complete chaos. That was appealing to me.
One of the things that's been said about the film is the kind of role of female empowerment in it. How important was that for you as a director and the screenwriter of it to represent?
It was incredible. I mean, I'm a feminist. I met my wife at a women's rights demonstration. I have 2 daughters. All of that's important to me. But then also just the idea that we're amplifying Jane Austen's themes so that the Bennet sisters aren't only the cleverest in the room, they're also the most formidable. So just taking it another step. I wasn't with it at the very beginning, though. There were other directors and writers attached to it. The first incarnation. So it's about 2 years for me from writing it to this.
Were you at all nervous about adapting such a beloved and reworking such a beloved novel into the kind of different genre and way of looking at it?
You get nervous about these things afterwards. The prime anxiety is getting a movie made these days, yeah. Well, they're kicking the crap out of each other. Well, they can't have sex, but they can beat the crap out of each other, yeah. There's an interesting book on Pride and Prejudice and game theory, which breaks it all down to basically playing a game that each line is a move and a counter move. And this was, it's really the case. I mean, they're so specific. Well, there are 2 things. I mean, there's the template of getting the 2 people that are meant to be together in the beginning, taking them apart, and then spending the rest of the book getting them back together again. And then the characters. Everyone loves the characters. Everyone loves Darcy. Everyone, dreams they are Darcy, or there is a Darcy for them. Somebody that gets them. And then also, and Liz. I mean, what a delicious character. And female empowerment. As a father of 2 daughters, you want them to feel they can do anything, and they don't need to wait for anybody's permission. All of the actresses were really athletic, and they all had the chops to do Jane Austen. I mean, it's really quite a feat. The book had been around for a while, and the cover of the book is, I think, what really sold it, which was a Regency woman with half her jaw missing. I think it increased the sales, and it really caught your eye. And it's really the tone of the movie. Everything's proper, and yet there's something slightly askew, and that's what we went with, yeah. I think it makes it easier to sell or to set up a film like this, but as far as being a director and a writer, you don't want to be derivative of something that's already derivative. You want to figure out something that works and makes sense in the world that you're creating. So these zombies these aren't your grandfather's zombies. These are very different zombies.
And do you have any other works in the pipeline which you're looking to come out?
Not that I can talk about. I've got a few things sort of pending, yeah.
Well, thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah.